Normally on Sundays, sometimes Monday, 1 to 2 hours of planning helps me plan in advance my success. This is what my coach, Mia Moran of Plan Simple, has taught me. I've done her program now for 2 years, and it's really helped me become more adaptable and also being intentional. And so on Sundays, normally in the morning when I first wake up with my eye mask on and my tea, I will sit and I will ask questions and walk myself through a process. And it is my hope that this process helps you link you to your process. And I don't do all of these things at one time. I use different ones, but these are my tools that I have developed over the last 3 years, and I wanted to share it with you because I'm Thuy, your muse, to help you find your muse, laughing all the way. And I serve soulpreneurs to flow, prosperity, spaciousness, and harmony. I know that this is the work that makes things work because I know how it feels to not trust in myself or the process. So let's dive in. We go through a process with the review of the last week. What went well, what didn't go well, what we celebrate. Celebrating is always important. And if it didn't go well, what lesson can you learn? And then also, what can you know from this to guide you for the next week? And who are you becoming? Then I will pull cards, or when we do my planning session with my group, she pulls the cards for us. So I set the intention of how I want to feel this next week and the vibration that I want to be. And then I will pull tarot cards or oracle cards. And right now I'm in love with the Light Seers tarot deck. And then I always pull my witches. These are witchling cards in which they will have the name and then the vibration that will help you achieve this goal. And I actually sell this deck. It's the only deck that I sell. It's only $25. So it's in my link tree and you can purchase it. So then there is this sheet, which is then the week in advance. After we have reviewed, we will do this week in advance, and then also a brain dumping. So the week in advance keeps me accountable for the 3 things I want to go for, and then the micro tasks that go with it. The brain dump page is so wonderful because it gets what all is in here, and then you can filter it and cross it out. Getting it pen on paper and seeing it really helps you focus and filter. And sometimes that would be what would be holding me back because I want to do it all at the same time and I couldn't prioritize. So then we got to anchor it in time. This gives me the week projection and where to fit it all in. I'll look through my calendar. This has saved me so much. I'm like, ooh, I double booked. Ooh, I didn't consider this. And then I will move it around and it will shift it before it happens. I will also look at the calendar and where I need to be and then plan for other times of the year. Now, quality questions lead you to your answers. So I've got worksheets for these questions. This is my most recent one, which is the conscious questions. And whatever possibility I want to create, I will go through this list. Why is it possible? Why isn't it possible? Why is the past? Why is the now? What do I want to do? What am I willing to let go of? What would my higher self do? What would my lower self do? Who can help? What can I celebrate now? Why is it better not to know everything now? This one's a big one because we always want to know everything now. What can I do? And then what will I do? I will send you this if you join my mailing list. That's one of the freebies. These were questions I had about a year ago. Screenshot this now and save it, and perhaps these will help you as well. These were questions I had a few years ago, and it reminds me that nature never hurries, yet everything is completed. So does this need to be done? Does this need to be done now? And does this need to be done by me? So I'm really into sketching because of Sheila Darcy. And sometimes I sketch words and sometimes I sketch pictures, but that has been a huge therapeutic way for me in a creative way. A question I always ask when I want to do something and I don't think I can afford it is, how can I afford this? How can I afford this? What is the action of most influence, of most impact? Another way to rephrase this is, what is the domino? The domino is that one thing that you need to do to make everything else flow. What would it take? And so these are some of my reminders for that. And perhaps this will remind you too. So this week, my vibration is smooth expansion, smooth expansion. So everything I'm doing right now is for smooth expansion. This was my recent newsletter that I just put out yesterday, August 1st. And you can join my newsletter. I give a lot of freebies and lots of tips, whether you're local or not. But more so is how to ride the waves. And I normally send it once a week. So this week I have a couple things with the Lionsgate portal. One is I'm doing my workshop for the public at 5 p.m. at this place called The Den. And every single week on Saturday, starting August 8th, I am doing a butterfly pea flower tea ceremony in my garden sanctuary to help others guide them through this. And so I want to encourage you to join my newsletter so that I can give you these tips and how to ride out the obstacles so that you can flow in your flow state at each season of your life. So let me know what tips helped you, or screenshot the pictures and share this with others, because when we all flow in a higher vibration, this is when it works and we live the life that we want. And lastly, I want to encourage you, like, once you claim your vibration, to update yourself to the present moment. Yeah. So this way, it's kind of like your phone, like when it needs to be updated, you need to update yourself. So I ask that my relationship with myself be updated to the present moment, because that is all that we have right now. Our decisions right now and who we become right now it needs to be updated so that all these tools work for us.